In Dagenham, East London, Pete the pest controller's war on the borough's unwelcome guests continues. This morning, he's been called back for the fourth time to a flat where the family are suffering from an infestation of bedbugs, one of the most difficult insects to eradicate, but this time he's upped the ante with some serious insecticide.
Well, we've got another exciting day, as usual. We've been here before on this one. The stuff I was using before didn't seem to knock them out. They sort of got resistant against it. And so I've had to go over to a new stuff, which I'm using Ficam W, which is Bendiocarb. Hopefully this stuff will knock them right out and they should have a good night's sleep.
Bedbugs don't only live in beds, they inhabit skirting boards and cracks and crevices in the bedroom, so Pete has to diligently search every part of the kid's room. They feed on your blood and detect heat from your body as you sleep. They're also attracted to the carbon dioxide a person breathes or snores out in the night. Once they've located you asleep and obviously very still, so an easy target, they'll suck their fill of blood from you. The state of the children's mattress is a terrible indication as to how bad the problem in this bedroom really is.
These are blood spots. Well, see, the children have been sleeping on the bed, been bit, and the blood's just come out before it's actually congealed on the person or the host. They can also be on animals. They can actually get on cats and dogs as well and take blood from them as well. So this is sort of like a prime area to start looking for when you've got evidence on the mattress.
Bedbugs are tiny, the biggest being around 5 millimetres long, and when they're not filled with blood, they're opaque in colour, making them even more difficult to locate. So Pete's investigations will have to be meticulous. In Dagenham, Pete, the council's pest controller, is continuing to assess the infestation of bedbugs in a children's bedroom. He's collecting as many as he can to take away and incinerate before he lets loose with his insecticide. For Pete, though, getting up close and personal with the bedbugs is what life's all about.
They're quite fascinating creatures, and I'm fascinated about them. They don't actually bite you, they inject you. They've got like long tubes, two long tubes at the front of their head and their eyes above the top. And what happens is the tubes will penetrate the skin. One of them will penetrate the skin, and then they produce an anticoagulant which stops the blood clotting, and then the other tube goes in and sucks the blood out, which fills the actual body cavity of them, and because they're transparent, it all fills up with blood, and that's where you get the brown looking bedbug. You could actually see some of the babies actually filling up with blood if they were draining the blood from a host.
Bedbugs normally reside in the lower echelons of a room or in the bed itself. It's very rare to see them higher up on the walls, unless there are any cracks for them to hide in.
Anywhere there's lines like this, usually where the wallpaper is, you'll get the bedbug in amongst them. But for some reason, what they've done is they put wallpaper up, but they're painted over the top, which stops the bedbug getting into it. They've not realised what they've done, but they've done a good thing by stopping the bedbug getting behind the wall. Otherwise we'd have to spray the whole ceiling, the whole wall. What I'm doing is trying to move stuff away, because all our trouble looking at it, and from the survey back there, is they're all underneath the skirting board. We've isolated the beds. We've got most of the bed bugs out the beds, the ones which I can't get in the corner, which we spray. I don't think this is going to be a problem. I think we're on top of it now.
So after now his fourth visit to the flat and his painstaking investigation work, Pete reckons he's eventually got a grip on what's going on. So all that's left to do now is to give the whole bedroom a good spraying with the extra strength insecticide, and hopefully that should sort the problem.
I think it went very well. They'll be able to sleep in that bed tonight. Once the room's dry, I'm confident. I think it's going to work this time.